Okay, hey y'all, so today I am going to be showing you guys my slicked bun. This is a hairstyle I have been doing so much recently, and I want to show you guys how I achieve this, the method I do for this. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and let's get on to the tutorial. Starting off with my hair stretched, I stretched my hair using the braid and curl method, which of course I have a video on, and it'll be linked in the iCards above and the description box below. And then after I did that, I had put my hair in like a bun, messy bun for like a day, or I had done a low puff, one of those two, just to continue stretching it. I recommend that you stretch your hair before you do this hairstyle because it results in a longer, fuller bun. So the first thing I'm going to do is spray my edges with water. Do not do a slicked hairstyle without spraying your hair with water first. And then I'm going to proceed by using the Mielle Organics Honey and Ginger Styling Gel. This has been my go-to gel recently. It kind of has that gel-like consistency, and it's not really too sticky. It smells great, and I love using it for this. So I'm just going to put that around my edges. I like to start off by using a liquid-based gel just as a base, just because I can put that mostly all over my hair, and then I can focus the edge gel on my edges. So I can focus a liquid-based gel on my hair and then the edge gel on my edges. So I'm not forgetting the back. We're doing the front and the back and everything because that's all going to be part of this slicked bun. And I'm using the Mielle Organics Flexible Hold Edge Gel. This gel has more of that typical waxy, hard gel feel. But I love this gel because, of course, it's made with all natural and organic ingredients, which is my favorite. And I'm going to use a little bit of that with my toothbrush and really just kind of brush my edges back with my toothbrush. I don't have like a boar bristle brush, so I use my toothbrush for this. But I like it because it's a little bit more precise, and you can really focus and concentrate on getting your hair slicked down. And then once I've done that, I also take my hands and just go over that just to kind of flatten it out. So I'm just going to do that to both sides of my hair, just taking my toothbrush with my edge control and really just focusing on slicking that down. Now, of course, my hair will start to dry out, so I will go through the routine again and spray my hair with water and then apply the honey and ginger styling gel and then go in with gel. It is important. The more water you spray into your hair, the less gel you have to use. Keep that in mind. So when your hair starts to dry out, spray more water, because if you try to put gel on dry hair, you are going to be using way more gel than you need. And I tend to go over my hair multiple times with the toothbrush. No, I don't constantly reapply the gel. I just use my toothbrush over and over in that section. So I'm not using as much gel as it seems like. I'm just polishing everything, and after I do that, I usually take my hand and just smooth it back just to make sure that the gel is really flattened to my hair and to make sure that everything is nice and smooth. And then, of course, you can't forget the back. Honestly, truly, I really don't put too much focus on the back, but that is important too because that is part of your bun. But again, like I said, as you see me spraying my hair with water because of course that dried out, and then of course going in again with the honey and ginger styling gel, like I said, is important because the honey and ginger styling gel works really well with the edge gel. With the honey, if you use both, you find that you won't have to use as much of the edge gel. The honey and ginger styling gel kind of acts as a base, and then the edge gel kind of acts as that decorating aspect. At this point, I start to gather the front of my hair, and then I start to see if I'm done. If my hair can gather and look smooth and sleek already as I do this, then I know that I'm done and that I can focus on the next step, which will be to actually sculpt my edges. So I like to sculpt my edges before I actually put it into the bun. This is where I kind of figure out what I want my edges to look like and everything like that. I like to do this before I do it into the bun just because I feel like I get less breakage. When your hair is already sleeked into a bun and then you try to pull out your edges to try to make it sleek and everything, you're actually like pulling your hair out of the bun. So doing this before your hair is actually tied back into a bun allows your hair to come out kind of naturally without it being restricted by the bun. And for some reason, I can never do a successful bun right side up, so I like to tilt my head downward and gather my hair up into a bun. And as you see me, I am tugging at my ends. What I'm doing here is actually kind of fluffing it out and making my ends a little bit more poofier and bigger so that this bun is a lot fuller and bigger. So that's all I'm doing. I gather my hair on my head and then I pull out my ends. Then once I'm satisfied, I take my hair tie and I tie my hair around twice. So the first time, of course, I wrap my hair all the way around, and then the second time I only pull my hair like part of the way through until I feel like my bun is big enough. So I don't pull my hair away all the way through the second time, this is when I start to figure out the size and how I want this bun to look. So I just keep pulling at the top of my hair to get that little bun at the top, and then I start to tuck my ends in. And then at this point, it's just to edit my bun. I just start to tuck in the ends. I start to like whatever doesn't look right, I then proceed to taking my bobby pin and pinning it down. I use my hands to kind of consolidate, what's the word, I don't know. I use my hands to kind of form that circular bun shape with my hair, and then whatever pieces are just like really sticking out, I just take my bobby pin and I just pin it in place. But I really here just sculpt my bun into that circular bun that I want it to look like. Once I've done that, I just kind of fix my edges again a little bit, just because it starts to get frizzy as I was trying to sculpt it into the bun. But like I said, since I had already done my edges before the bun, I'm not pulling out any new hair to do my edges. The hair that's already pulled out is the hair that I'm kind of like fixing and laying down again, so it's not causing any further breakage. That area was kind of bothering me, so I did put a little bobby pin in there, but I did take it out after I had slicked my hair down, just because I didn't like the look of that bobby pin in there. And then I just gotta make sure everything looks Gucci, you know, and make sure everything looks nice. Fix whatever needs to be fixed. I was trying not to do too much with my edges, but I did want them to look nice, so I just kept fixing them a little bit, just so I got them to look the way I wanted to. And another tip is, even as you fix your edges here, spray some more water into it. I found that I felt like my edges weren't looking the way I wanted to, so I resprayed it with water, as you'll see, and then I fixed it again, and that made my edges look a little bit more sleek. And honestly, I can't even explain how I do my edges. They change every day. I feel like my hair is finished. I take my scarf and I actually tie it around my whole head, not just my edges. I like to tie it around my whole head because the scarf being around my bun kind of also helps the bun form into that round shape. Like if it wasn't already, the scarf kind of really just shapes it and fixes it and makes it look a little bit more rounder. You'll see when I take the scarf off. I leave it in for like 20 minutes, and after like 20 or so minutes, the longer the better, I like to give it one last squeeze just to make sure that everything is all laid and slicked and everything like that. And then I take it off, and girl, this is the face of somebody who was really happy with their hair. So as you can see, my bun looks a little bit more rounder and more in a bun shape. Like I said, I did take that bobby pin out later because it was bothering me, but as you can see, my edges have laid down and everything looks nice and sleek. So this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next.